Emily Carter wasn't someone the world paid much attention to. Simple woman with kind eyes, modest clothes, and a quiet soul, she lived a life of purpose without glamour. That morning at JFK Airport, she was just another face in a crowd of hundreds, clutching a worn-out leather bag and a crumpled boarding pass in one hand, and a small brown notebook in the other. She was headed to Seattle to attend a job interview that could change her future, a marketing associate position at a respected firm. Her first chance to break free from waitressing and late rent payments. The terminal buzzed with voices, announcements, and the shuffling of feet, all of it blurring into a chaotic rhythm as she hurried toward Gate 34. She was early for once. But as she passed the food court, she noticed an elderly man, frail and confused, struggling with a paper. Coffee cup in one hand, and his boarding pass in the other, clearly lost. Dozens passed him by. Emily hesitated. The gate wasn't far, and she still had time. But something in her heart pulled her back. She approached gently and asked if he needed help. The old man smiled weakly, his eyes watery with gratitude, explaining he'd lost his hearing aid, couldn't hear the announcements, and didn't know where to go. His ticket was for Gate 9 on the other side of the terminal. Emily looked down at her own watch. She could still make it if she hurried. After helping him, she took his hand and carried his bag, walking slowly beside him, repeating signs and directions loudly enough so he could read her lips. By the time she got him safely to Gate 9 and the attendants helped him board, she sprinted back toward Gate 34. Her gate, her chance, her future. But it was too late. The doors had closed. The flight had departed. She stood breathless, watching the plane taxi down the runway, her dreams taking off without her. Her heart sank. The pain of sacrifice clashed with the purity of kindness. She sat down on a nearby bench, defeated. Her phone buzzed. A missed call. Her sister. Then another. And another. But Emily didn't care. The tears welled up, not out of regret, but confusion. She didn't know why she always chose to help others when life never helped her back. A flight agent approached. "He helped an old man just now?" she asked. Emily nodded. "He told us," said someone with eyes like kindness brought him here. The agent smiled oddly and handed her a card. "Wait here. Someone wants to talk to you." Emily frowned, but accepted the card, plain white. With golden letters, Jeremiah Langford, founder and CEO, Wingspan Airlines. She blinked. The name didn't mean anything at first. But then, realization set in. Wingspan was the airline. She just missed. Was this a joke? Was the old man? Couldn't be. But her life in that moment was about to take off in ways she never imagined. That's how fate, hidden in the most ordinary act of kindness, began rewriting the destiny of a woman who thought she had just missed her only shot. Don't go anywhere. Chapter 2 reveals what happened next, and how this one moment turned Emily's life from forgotten to unforgettable. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel, because you never know which small story could be your next big inspiration. Chapter 2. The Man Behind the Airline and the Opportunity Beyond Imagination. Emily waited in the VIP lounge, still unsure if what was happening was real. The worn leather chair under her contrasted sharply with the luxurious marble floors and glass walls overlooking the runway. She clutched the card Jeremiah Langford as if it were a golden ticket. Her heart beat faster when two suited men approached and asked her to follow. She was escorted to a private suite where the old man she'd helped now sat, smiling warmly in an armchair, a fresh hearing aid in place, sipping tea. "Miss Carter," he greeted, now with a clarity and authority in his voice that startled her. "You thought you missed a flight, but you were exactly where you were meant to be." She blinked, speechless. "You helped me when no one else did," he continued. "You didn't know who I was. You didn't ask for anything. That's the kind of person I want representing my company." He gestured for her to sit. "I built Wingspan from nothing, you know? Back when planes were for the elite and kindness was rare. I've watched my own employees walk past people like me, too busy to care. But you reminded me why this company matters." Emily listened, stunned. "I want to offer you more than a seat on a plane. I want to offer you a job, not just any job, but something you'll never get at an ordinary firm. He slid a folder across the table. Inside were documents for a full-time executive trainee program at Wingspan. Housing included, mentorship. Under Langford himself, and a salary that made her eyes widen. "Why?" she whispered. "Why me?" He smiled. "Because the world needs more people like you at the top. Because power without compassion is empty." Days later, Emily's life transformed. She was flown to Wingspan's headquarters on a private jet, trained under the best minds in the aviation industry, and became a rising star known for a empathy-driven leadership. Her story spread across news platforms. The woman who missed her flight but boarded her future. People from all walks of life were inspired. Airlines began reevaluating customer service policies. Companies reached out to Emily for partnerships, but through it all, she stayed humble. 1 year later, she stood on a Wingspan stage giving a speech to hundreds of new employees. "You never know who's watching," she said. "You never know who you're helping. But always, always choose kindness." Her eyes scanned the crowd, because sometimes the door you think closed is actually the gate to a new runway. The crowd erupted in applause. Jeremiah Langford, now semi-retired, stood in the corner. Smiling, he had passed on his legacy not just to a leader, but to a soul. As Emily exited the stage, her phone buzzed. A message from her sister. "I'm so proud of you." Emily smiled and looked at the horizon. The journey wasn't over, it was just beginning. If you believe in the power of small acts creating big changes, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, share this story, and help us spread messages that move the world. Because your next act of kindness might just become the turning point of your own story.